From the deep, dark reaches of Star Trek Online comes Nikitas, Tabitha, and Greebog with another episode of Fleet Action Report.
Hello, and welcome to Fleet Action Report, the show where we don't just play the game, but we teach you how to solve the Romulan mystery.
I'm Tabitha, that was Nikitas, and here is Greebog.
Greetings, everybody. So, computer, run program Fleet Action Report, episode 252, Romulans lurking in the shadows. You know, like they normally do.
Yeah, like
here,
what other kind of Romulan is there?
And being here is support enough, though, if you want, we appreciate all of you that just hang out, listen, and all that. But if you want, you can subscribe, or if you're on YouTube, you can do that like and follow and subscribe there too. Why they have to choose different numeration? But if you don't want to give Twitch money, give them those Bezo bucks, or I guess you could use your Bezo bucks if you have Prime. To help us. But you could also go buy us a cup of coffee over at ko-fi.com/GREBOG, and yeah, all money goes into funding our addictions, which being ships and Star Trek Online, or caffeine.
Well, yeah, let's be specific.
That's what I mean by our addictions. I don't know if any of them have other addictions. I don't know of. Then I don't know of them.
Well, now that you mention it,
Moving right along, Greebog, how has your week been? How's your addiction going?
So I've been playing games. That is my addiction. On top of maybe some caffeine, but so WoW just released some more content. They put in Horrific Visions again, which I haven't spent a whole lot of time in, but I need to finish up what I need to do for the week, because apparently you can upgrade your buffs that you get for doing the Horrific Visions to a certain point, and then you're done. And I still have one more point to unlock. But I those were something I really enjoyed back in whatever content that was, when we were fighting the N'Zoth and all that. But
that was what
exactly?
I don't even. Yeah, I
that wasn't Cataclysm, was it?
No.
When it was that one with that one thing.
Yeah, no, it was. Wasn't it like right before Dragonflight?
Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, we know more about STO than other games we play. So yeah, I enjoyed that stuff for Horrific Visions. But it's kind of fun to see it back. I've also been playing again. One of my other games dropped a major release of content called Planet Crafter, and they dropped in the Moons update. So Planet Crafter, you terraform a planet. You're a prisoner. That your sentence is to go to this planet and more than likely die trying to terraform a planet. That's kind of the gist of it. They eventually did add in a second planet that you could play for, and it was basically a purchasable content. But this new Moons update adds two moons that you can go to. That you don't even have to have the purchasable planet that they gave. But they just are giving out a whole new two more moons, two stories of what went on said moons, and you get to terraform the moons as well. And there's now a new system terraformation index. They use like indexes like that to help you unlock new stuff. So it's a way to unlock more stuff.
It's on sale too. It's like $13.
It's a pretty fun game if you like a survival base building type game. Because you have to worry about food, water, and oxygen. Eventually, yes, you can get the planet to the point where there is breathable oxygen, and you don't have to worry about the oxygen so much unless you go swimming. But outside of that, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been doing outside of STO. STO, I've been doing the dailies. I've been working on Grevka still, because Grevka needs more work, time, effort. I don't know. Anyway, Nicholas, how's your week? What have you been up to?
I've actually been doing a fair bit of gaming this week. I'm still not in school yet. I get 2 weeks off, 2 weeks more off. So I've been mixing time between STO, Sins of a Solar Empire 2, and I picked up Dragon Ball Sparking Zero yesterday. So I've been playing a fair bit of that, trying to unlock all the characters that one could get. I like that game. It is a successor to the older Budokai and Tenkaichi games from years ago. But I don't really like the way they did the characters. Like every transformation is its own character. And while, like, if you pick Goku, you can transform all the way up to, Super Saiyan Blue and whatnot, if that means anything to you guys. But like, if you equip Goku with buff and then transform to a form that you don't have the buffs, you don't keep them, as I understand it. So you have to go through each transformation and treat it like it's its own character. And I don't really care for that. It just seems like busy work for the sake of busy work. But the graphics are really cool, and the fights are handled really well. The choreography is really good, so I'm enjoying that. But I can only stand getting my face put in the dirt so many times before I have to walk away. So that's where the other games come in. STO, I did finish off the Klingon character that I played a couple weeks ago, and got his build situated. So he is doing a torpedo build in the Kelvin D7. I am liking it a lot better now than what I did when I didn't focus on it and didn't build it up. So there is that. That's one more character that the build is done. I just need to gold out all the equipment on there to really finish it up. And I haven't decided what character I want to focus on yet. So that's pretty much been my week. Tabby, you get the torch.
The torch. All right. Well, I've been doing my STO dailies and whatnot, and my obsession with Valheim continues. Building all sorts of things, and I actually just did a complete remodel of of the little starter spawn point that everybody starts at, and like I built like this massive wall around it, and I've built a couple of buildings. Like I built a blacksmith, and then I built a bunkhouse, and then I built like a Viking great hall, and so that was fun. But and I dropped some of my tamed wolves in there to kind of patrol the inside, because if you have an area large enough, enemies can still spawn inside of it. So I had to drop some wolves in there for interior defense, and so it's been a lot of fun. But last week school ended, so now I'm kind of getting my brain back in out of school mode and into normal mode. But got straight A's, 4 A's, woohoo!
Not A pluses.
Well, they don't do pluses and minuses. They just do A, B, C, D.
I'm being a smartass and sort of.
I know you're being a smartass. I'm ignoring it to vex you.
I mean, don't worry. I have If family, that would probably have been a legitimate question. Oh, you got 4 A's. You didn't get any A pluses.
Hey, these days, come on.
Anyway,
That's been a lot there.
Anyway,
was that your week there, Tabby?
yep, that was my week.
Well, STO
All right,
has a
so,
week. It starts off with legendary sales. And if
Oh,
you are looking for some legendary bundles, now until the 26th, there's 35% off. So you have a limited time, and the 10th anniversary bundle is back. So if you are looking to buy legendary ships, now's the time to do it. 35%, I think, is the best discount they give on the legendary bundles. So
sadly, the days of 50% off haven't been around for a long, long time. There is a bonus marks event going on. It starts tomorrow, or sorry, not going on, starts tomorrow, runs till the 27th. You get 50% more marks from all content that awards marks. So get out there and get those marks.
get those marks, Mark.
sure.
I guess I'll grab the next one too, since that one was short. The galaxy goes to red alert. That started already, runs until June 3rd. You have to get 10 days of progress to earn an ultimate tech upgrade, 1 specialization point, and 1 experimental ship upgrade token. Note, in an alternate universe, the Zenkethi red alert fail condition has been removed. Sadly, we are not in that universe, and so for now, our Zenkethi red alert still has a fail condition.
They did not put that into the blog post. I think that would be funny if that's what they did put, but no, they kept the standard of in a future run of the event it'll be removed. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have fun with it. Anyway, so also last thing up, Delta recruits. If you don't have them, now until you have until June 3rd to create a Delta recruit. This is indicated on the character creation screen. They have the little highlights around the KDF or Defense Force. Oh yeah, Klingon Defense Force, 2409 Starfleet, and Romulan Republic. Those are the only ones that you can create as Delta recruits. You only once you get the Tesseract device, I think is what it is. It's kind of most people will call it a transponder. Once you get the device that gives you the challenges, you are a Delta recruit until you delete that character. So once you get that device, you can take, as I've been kind of saying of you can take 1 day or 1 billion years, however long you want in between there to get all the goals done. It is on you. And if you want to get all of the account unlocks, you need one of each type, and that's just because they all have a little bit different story arcs set up in the very beginning, and there is account unlocks for each story arc chapter.
Indeed. All right, so our primary target for today, we are continuing our journey through the storyline of STO. We are currently in the Romulan mystery story arc, and we are on the mission Shadowplay. A quick breakdown of Shadowplay is that we are sent to the Hobus system and Romulus and Remus. I didn't say that right. We are sent to the Romulan homeworld that was destroyed in order to... I think I'm jumping ahead, aren't I? Never mind. I'm thinking of the next mission. So this mission, we are taking a refugee home. This refugee was rescued in the previous mission. They've given the Romulan Republic, or the Federation in this case, the information that they can, and we have decided to take them home in order to maybe find out what's going on. We know the Romulans have a mysterious ally they are working with, but nobody knows who this ally is. So we are being sent here to find out the mystery.
We're being sent there to go, hey, yay, what what's going on.
Yeah. That was pretty good. And not nearly as confusing as my speech there where I was talking about the wrong mission. That's the next one.
And hey, Ricores. Pizza.
Hey, Ricores.
Ooh, pizza?
Pizza? Oh, pizza.
How to distract 3 people. Mention pizza.
Pizza. I'm good with pizza, although I had spaghetti for dinner tonight, but you know. Okay,
right.
I see.
We ready?
Is that the Moopsie eating the pizza with the pineapple on it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're ready. Let's begin.
Begin.
Bacon. What?
Bacon.
Oh my God.
This food chat brought to you by randomness.
Captain, we have arrived in the Serene system. This is supposed to be a neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships, as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. If this is a blockade, they're very serious about keeping people out. The warbirds are arming weapons, sir. We might have a fight if we want to return our guest to their colony. Speaking of which, Tekela would like a word. Nobody gonna be the captain today?
I don't have it on my screen.
I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. They were already lobbying our council to join them, but Romulan Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the Tal Shiar constructed it. You should be careful.
This isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. As a side note, this is still early enough in the story that the Tal Shiar and Sela are still working together. I find that really interesting.
So, who are you? Like, when did we get William Shatner on our show?
Oh, I paid a lot of money.
Who are you? This planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business.
I didn't realize Serene Prime was a protectorate of the Romulan Star Empire.
Technically, it is not. However, the Empress has graciously extended her protection to all worlds in this region of space, including Serene Prime. There have been recent reports of terrorist activity on the planet. As a service to the lawful residents, we are securing the world against further intrusions.
Whether the Serenians like it or not, of course. I'm returning this citizen to her homeworld.
Indeed. Identify this citizen.
Lie.
Which one did you pick?
I picked lie, and then...
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't actually give them...
We have no record of that colonist. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
I don't think so, Commander. Yeah, I think they might have learned a lesson of don't stop.
That was quick.
Hey, we can now enter planetary orbit. Things go well. We're random tonight, right, Corez? Which is probably normal.
You all right?
Yeah, don't make me. I'm just coughing my lungs out. It's fine.
I think you left one back over there.
All
Are
right.
you ready to beam down to the surface, sir?
And
well, yes, as a matter of fact, I am. Abby, do you need to go get a drink or something?
I've got a drink. I just need to drink it.
I can't believe I've finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this place again. I would give you the grand tour such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I'd see them again either. You should talk to the representative from our council. Follow the path ahead and it will lead you to our central square. There should be someone you can speak with there. And then follow path. Welcome home.
The Tholian cannon looks ridiculous. I gotta say.
I love looking off in the distance to see sometimes what they put in the distance of maps. Like there's a structure over there that's way far away, and then there's also some weird flowers that are bouncing up and down.
Oh, you can even see the shield wall on the horizon.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I've got the Tholian thing equipped. I forgot I had it.
Jolan True, and welcome to Sereni Prime. Oh, thank you for returning to Kala to us. I'm sure her family is pleased she is safe. However, you have arrived at an interesting time. I was just preparing to meet with representatives from the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging... We've done our best to stay out of the conflict until now, but I fear we will...
Yes, we met one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship.
Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance that feels more like a threat. They offered security services for my world, and I could not risk refusing them. And, to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet.
Abductions?
A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sela likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence they are responsible, however. In fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is.
I'm honored by your request, Counselor. Who do we talk to first?
I talked to Sub Commander Satin here, and you're not welcome here, Starfleet. Counselor feels differently. She asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion. That she is a fool. The Federation are allies of the terrorists who seeks to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You'll do nothing here but sow dissent and unrest. I also know you destroyed a ship protecting this planet with callous disregard for the safety of the citizens of this colony. I have nothing more to say to you, murderer. He left me no choice. Boy, this guy talky. He's a talky. You had no choice. These words have been the excuse of monsters since time immemorial. On the chance, however, that the council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is Sereni Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. The terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. Your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough.
Want me to shoot him now?
A pleasure to meet you, Commander. What can I do for you? What is your mission here? My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade, and the Council has extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on my way to one of the Tau Shiar prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Sereni Serene Prime to resist. But if we all stick together, we will be able to rise up and defeat the Tal Shiar once and for all. You have ambitious goals, Sub-Commander. Good luck. That one was not as talkative.
Well, what did you think of them?
Oh, we get to make a choice here.
Oh.
Well, she's asked, what do you think of them? And then, like, the first option is, I think you should join the Republic. Next option is, if safety is your main course, you may want to join the Romulan Star Empire. And I'm like, yeah, then they also talk about staying neutral.
So far. I don't see a reason why you should change course now. And I can't tell you what your colony should do. Follow your heart and your instincts.
So
no matter what you pick, the response is the same.
No, actually, I can't tell you what your colony should do. I think it gets you a better response.
Here.
An interesting perspective. Thank you for your suggestion. Our most convincing evidence.
What was the
comes from a
response for that one?
survivor of Viranet.
An interesting perspective, Admiral. Thank you for your suggestion. Our most convincing evidence comes from a survivor on
You should
Viranet.
speak to him before you leave.
And if his story can be believed, he says he knows who is behind these abductions. You
Okay,
should
and
speak
that
to him.
was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was gonna click a different one. Oh, it didn't let me. All right, never mind. I was gonna check and see if it was the same. I thought it was. I could be wrong there.
Yes, I was at Viranet. My family died there, my friends. It wasn't terrorists who destroyed my home, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the Tal Shiar and their friends. But you don't have to take my word for it. Viranet has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what your Empress does to her people. Travel to Viranet, investigate the truth behind it. And then, I'm sorry for your loss. I no matter what, we have to go to Viranet eventually.
Wait, are we all rocking the Tholian thing?
No.
I think so. What's the third firing mode, though?
You talking the stun grenade?
Is that what the option 3 is on that?
I think so.
There's
maybe
a
that's the
stun
second.
grenade?
It shoots a grenade that holds people in place.
The stun grenade shoots a grenade that stuns? Who'd have thought?
I mean, it may not technically be a stun grenade. It may be like a stay in place, I'm going to make you stay in one spot grenade type thing.
This is a long loading screen. I don't know about you guys, but I'm at 3%.
31.
Yeah, it just jumped.
40.
Sir, course locked in for Viranet. However, there are Romulan ships decloaking. They are hailing us, Captain. On screen.
Oh,
I didn't want to vote for. I wanted to vote for the other option.
You appear to have run afoul of the Tal Shiar. Do you require assistance? But which one do we want to
That almost looked like Obasek.
it does look like Obasek, but it says
Commander
Commander
Zareth.
Zareth.
Yes, please. I'll take help.
Yeah.
I'll always take help. Oh, look, it's a Romulan Dideridex.
It was a Romulan Dideridex.
There's another one.
Yeah, it wasn't a Dideridex for long.
It was a The Tal Shiar will no longer trouble you. Do you require anything else?
Nope.
No, thank you for your quote-unquote assistance.
Let him feel good about helping. That's fine.
Or as Rykora
Yeah,
says, now
let's
it's
let
a
him feel like
Didera
he
dead.
accomplished something. Didera-
Why is it not? Oh, I gotta jump the shield barrier. Okay.
I mean, you know, you have to get outside of shields before you can typically do stuff and things.
Warp the Virenat.
There we go.
The Dare Dead. I love that.
We have arrived in the Varanat system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sensor silence is eerie.
Set course for the planet. Make it so. Engage.
Take us in.
Hit it. So this appears to be debris from a vessel of unknown configuration. However, the energy signatures conform to the limited information we have about the Alachi. There's not enough here for the ship to have been destroyed, sir, but whatever it was, it probably survived this battle.
Alachi. Creepy.
I mean, if you already played through the Romulan intro story arc stuff, you already know what we're learning.
Beam down.
Beam down.
This place is destroyed, Captain, but the damage is only a few months old. I'm not detecting any humanoid life signs. However, there are several insect life forms all around the whole area. We should be cautious.
Around the whole area.
Yeah, around. Don't mind me going off script. Yeah, there you go. Scan this. Do.
That's interesting.
The alloys of this wreckage are consistent with Romulan starship design fabric specification. Sir, retrieve sample for analysis. All right.
According to the map here, the mission log, it says the section we're under right now is called Unfamiliar Avenues. That is not listed on our show notes. According to the show notes, we should be under What Goes Around.
Interesting.
I think it's the same thing, though. Scan the colonists, scan the crater.
No.
Sure.
If you look at what because of the option we picked, or because of something, if you look at the bottom line of the fiend revealed, it says go to Virenat. We are on Virenat right now. We did not
go up to where it says What Goes Around. There's a section there in the middle that also says go to Virenat.
And there also is a mission briefing, collect evidence. We are collecting evidence.
Yeah, and then scan the creator, scan the colonist, scan the beacon is in there as well. Dr. Crusher here, my officer, says, Sir, although this colonist died of a plasma weapon discharge, her tissues appear to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. The bio reading I am getting are somewhat similar to some of the readings from the prisoners on Installation 18.
Not Installation 18.
Right, which we haven't done yet, oddly enough. The evidence of Alachi involvement is mounting. Take a sample. This is another example of like where they took out some missions that they should have left in, because obviously it runs into this. But the way the game is set up now, you can't do those missions until max level.
The crater was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. Since it is doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could only have been the Tal Shiar.
No, not the Tal Shiar.
I scanned a windmill blade, Captain. Many of the Romulan colonies use these for alternative power supplies, such as these. With the damage to the blade, though, this structure withstood several explosive blasts of extremely high power.
Nobody expects the Tal Shiar Inquisition. Our chief weapon is surprise. Surprise and ruthless. Two of our chief weapons are surprise, ruthlessness, and an utter.
Wow.
I used to know the entire Spanish Inquisition thing.
I think this device is some kind of beacon, but it doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we discovered on Installation 18. Get
That we never went to.
That we never went to. Okay, now we got to run back and activate the console.
Welcome, guest. You have one message from Empress Sela. Wait, I'm a guest. How do you know to leave me a message?
Citizens of the Empire.
It's Sela.
It is with great sorrow
She knows
that I
everything.
report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known as the Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy. When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces.
Is there we're supposed to activate a console. Oh, you're going through the thing.
I am.
Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
Until after this message where she won't care anymore.
And we're ready to beam up. Captain, a ship from an unknown configuration has decloaked and is arming weapons. Recommend you and the UA team return to the Adelaide immediately. Beam up. Let's go.
Yes.
The Fiend revealed. Maybe, if it ever loads.
Come on. I believe in you. I think you can. I think you can. I think you can.
The Crossfield refit.
It was a scout
That's
ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcements any moment.
Is the Crossfield refit the 32nd century one?
I think so. Why?
Ray Torres is talking about it.
Probably because he wants universal designs.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with
Captain, we are receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. Do you want me to put it on the main viewer?
On screen.
Okay, now we get to go rendezvous. Oh, they're already here at Virenat. And
There
then
was a
proceed to
voice
New
over there.
Romulus to reinforce our vessel. It's silly.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Okay, let's go.
Warp to New Romulus.
That was an interesting warp out. I had like green stuff all over my ship. What did you hit me with?
We are grateful
That'd be the
beyond
temporal
words for your
disorder
help.
console.
You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kararek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They
Battle
need
stations.
your help. Glad you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that. Going after the dreadnought on the left. Oh, apparently my auto target wants me to do the one in the middle.
Target's shields have failed.
There you go, everybody. Have fun with giant space stuff.
What did you do? Like bring the entire Badlands here? You know there's friendlies in there too, don't you, Captain?
It's fine. They know how to fly around it. They've been training for this.
Look at all the dying Alachi.
Everybody's hostile if you shoot wildly enough.
Oh hey, there's a temporal probe out here.
It is. I just passed it.
That wasn't on our notes either, was it? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Investigate
temporal probe.
Okay. So this is where you find the temporal probe, guys.
Not where the Greys put it, but it's fine.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic,
We
thank
saved
you
the
for
new
your assistance
Romulus
today.
system.
You have
Yay!
saved our
Good
new
for
world
us.
from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today.
Are you ready to
but know
depart?
that your names will go down in history.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ah, I got
Looks
different.
like Roxy's already
I got
out.
on behalf of the Romulan Republic. Thank you for your assistance today. You have saved the new world from destruction. What in the world is this Hapax doing back here? It was like dancing around wildly on the edge of my screen.
You're doing a victory dance.
Yeah. Something. It got caught on something, so then the game tried to adjust and move it anyway, and so it did this weird bouncing around on the edge of my screen.
The Romulan Republic
It's the
sends
happy
their sincere
Apex.
thanks for your assistance
Report
in
to
saving
start.
their homeworld.
Happy Pax.
We now know the race you encountered there is called
Yep, the Romulan
Alachi,
Republic
and
gives
they
us our
are the Tall
gratitude.
Shar's new allies.
We now know
From
about
what
the
you found on
Alachi.
Virenat and what they tried to do at New Romulus. I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interest.
What they're doing
The
is not
Republic
in
is
our best
continuing
interest.
to
Yeah,
search for
no,
clues to
no
reveal
doubt.
what exactly
If you
is
want
happening
plasma
to the
weapons,
people being
that's the
abducted by
rewards.
the Alachi. You, however, may
Yeah,
be set to a
not
different
interested, but
task.
thanks, Tanae.
I have new missions for you.
Congratulations, Commander.
The cause of the supernova that
Much
destroyed
appreciated.
Romulus remains a mystery.
And the next one
Our
is
allies
Taris.
in
Are
the
we going to
Romulan
run it?
Republic have a theory
It'll
on
take
the
us
matter,
over.
however.
It'll take
They
us
believe
over.
that Taris, the former patron of
I'm
the
fine with
Romulan
that.
Star Empire, is
I'm
responsible.
okay with that.
Republic
All right.
forces attempted to apprehend her. I have new missions for you.
Okay, so that was sent to find out who the Romulans' new allies were. We found out about the Alachi. Now they're sending us to investigate Hobus and what happened in the Hobus
On a
system.
forgotten world, a shadow of great evil lurks.
That's for
This
anybody
is
who's
another
watched.
one.
To strike. The
Do what?
truth behind the
I was going to say, for anybody who's watched Star
Star
Trek 2009, Hobus is the star that exploded and obliterated the entirety of Romulus and Remus.
So the background here, and again, this comes from episodes that are no longer in the game, but the background here is that we have been exploring, we have been trying to figure out what happened at Hobus since it happened years ago now. And the most recent evidence that we would have collected in these missing missions is that Taris, who the former Empress or former Praetor, may have had something to do with it. So we are coming back to Hobus to maybe see if we can find out where Taris is. And a lot of that backstory was really cool to play through. It like involved Section 31 and the Klingon War and all kinds of stuff. Okay, I'm going to transwarp to the Hobus system. You guys ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Begin.
Begin.
Bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Kevin?
Sir, we
Roger.
have arrived in the Hobus system. We are being hailed by the RRW Lisette.
It is
On
a
screen.
pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command.
Jirok!
Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
The pleasure is mine,
Agents working for
Commander.
The Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Taris, or persons working for Taris, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld. Our agent spoke to Taris. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Taris believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
What do you suggest we do about her?
Taris cannot be
So
allowed to commit
this is also the
greater
first time
crimes
I
in an
believe that we
attempt to
hear about
fix
the
her mistake.
Iconians. And
My
it's
intelligence officer,
this is a
Lieutenant
little
Gaius
out of
Salon, has
place
intercepted
because
communications that may allow
later
us to
missions
locate Taris
indicate that we
and
don't know
finally
about the
bring her to
Iconians yet.
justice.
We call them
I'll
the
let him explain in
demons of
greater detail.
air and darkness, and even Hakiv refers to them as demons. And yet here we are several missions earlier, and Jarek is just flat out saying that Taris works for the Iconians. We're not supposed to know that yet.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Salon of the Romulan Republic.
I hate this
There are
guy.
certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However,
Hello,
I'm
Pax
sure
Federatica.
we have much to do.
Perhaps.
Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans,
Very well.
former praetor of the Romulan Star Empire,
Hi,
who
Gaius.
was deposed by Sela. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one
Reebok,
of the
are you
planetary
playing the sound
fragments.
bites?
I am.
That the Reman
yes.
loyalists
Okay.
may have returned to this facility to continue
And it's
their
quiet.
efforts.
Okay, why is it under quarantine?
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Taris are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aranhu, a Reman who is the captain of Taris's personal guard.
Crossroads at Craterus. Which one is that?
I'm have to look it up here. Do.
Go ahead with the voiceover. I'll look it up real quick.
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he
It is
will lead us
on
back to
the
Taris.
planet after you speak with Zeden.
Is it the one that's underneath the sewer pipe that's harder than hell to find? The sound playing.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
Remind me, Pax, is it the mission where you're coming in and you're trying to rescue people or warn them before the Alachi attack, and then the Alachi start coming in and you like start at the top of a hill? Because if that's the one, like, if you hang a left and go into the water, there's a giant sewer pipe coming out, and it's underneath that. At least I'm pretty sure if we're talking about the same mission here. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'll just received emergency orders from Republic Command and must respond. Gaius can transport your ship and help you complete the mission.
So Pax. It is Pax, right? Okay, Pax, here's what I found. When you beam down to the planet, immediately go left. The artifact is in the water underneath the huge drain pipe. So Greebog is correct.
It's pretty well hidden.
Very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of
The number of times I've missed it because
Taris used the materials here to construct her weapon.
The planetoid's core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from some of the icy asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. And now we have to collect samples. Prepare to collect a sample.
Anybody? Who's the temporal recruit?
That would be me.
Okay. Have you found it
I've
yet?
I've already done this mission and gotten the temporal probe on this character, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, it's the minigame.
Everyone likes a minigame.
Confirmed, sir. These fragments are decalithium. If we can locate a supply of techicite, that means Taris could have had all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in this system. It is still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her directly somehow. Collecting a sample would be crucial. I recommend that we scan for techicite deposits.
And here you go. Deca already changing game stuff. They took out dilithium. It's now decalithium.
That is hilarious.
I'm joking. Obviously, that's not the case here. It's just funny.
Oh.
Romulan ships decloaking.
Off the starboard bow?
There's Romulans off the port bow. No, the Klingons are on the starboard bow. The Romulans are on the port bow.
I am too far away from you guys. I never should have left you.
Don't worry. They'll be fine. All the ships will be...
Don't worry, you'll miss everything.
Yeah, I'm going to.
They're already dead.
Yep. Nothing for me to even clean up. Sir, I am detecting high levels of techicite in this planetary fragment. Techicite was one of the substances Starfleet believes we used in the creation of the weapon that triggered the Hobus supernova.
Not to be confused with decicite.
Oh, here's the probe. It's right here.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Taris on planetary fragment Gamma. We should continue our search there.
I've been rewatching Resident Alien with my wife. She hasn't seen it. I've seen it before, so it's a good show.
I think I only saw the first season.
Well, there's 3, almost going to be a 4th here soon. think that's the way it is. Or maybe there's 4 and about to be a 5th.
Scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of planetary fragment Gamma, Captain. The system is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there is some activity. We should get a scan of the shield. Oh, now we get to fight the arachnid.
Sir, there's enemies.
Enemy!
Here. They can have an anomaly.
It's another Enterprise.
I don't know that we were supposed to be able to take this ship to 0% health.
All right, let's quit shooting. Let it go.
Make Lake Gelsa and let it go.
I've stopped shooting, so answer hail.
Your presence here is a violation of the quarantines established by at least 3 sovereign governments. Explain your purpose.
We're here investigating your unauthorized presence in this system. What's your excuse?
I love that we turn it around on him.
Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Taris. That is the only authorization I require.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That is most unfortunate. Sir, if we can disable the Sith, it's possible we may be able to lure out Aranhu to investigate. My thoughts exactly.
How are we going to disable the...
If we hide in the asteroids near
Now we need to go hide.
our energy signature, I predict that Aranhu will approach to investigate further and be unable to detect us.
Come back here. Ask our energy signatures.
What happened here? We were attacked by Starfleet saboteurs. They appear to have fled.
Yep, we fled all right.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247B. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option. I shall incorporate this data into my modeling projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu.
Follow Aranhu's ship.
He should lead us.
Shall we follow? Yes. Engage.
Make it go.
I would like the ship to go now.
That was such a great line.
Sir, Commander Aranhu's trail led here to the Iconia system. This is another system that's off limits to normal traffic, so any activity here is a cause for concern. Recommend we investigate. The large crater looks like a likely place to start. Now we have to go scan.
Set in a course for the crater. Make it so.
Though, there. We can scan from here. It said.
Sir, we're picking up a large shield protecting a structure of some kind. The shield is using a modified cloaking device. If I hadn't been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would never have found it. Riemann ship decloaking. They're hailing us.
On screen.
Federation ship. I am Commander Jean-Claude of the Riemann starship Intrigue. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open
I
fire.
have no intention of leaving.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Aranhu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Taris must be allowed to complete her work.
All right, well.
You have
If
already
you have a death
seen
wish,
too
so be it.
much.
This isn't going to end well for you.
I brought the Badlands with me.
I took the liberty of accessing the intrigue systems before it was destroyed. I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. Transmit the codes.
The codes have lowered the base's shields. They will allow us to transport an away team to the structure. Are you ready to beam down? Why, yes. As a matter of fact, I am.
Becky Midnight, hello.
Hey, Becky.
Boo. Yes.
Boo. Is that boo like a vocalization of derision, or boo as in an attempt to scare and terrify?
Our quarry could be just ahead.
I'm guessing it's meant to scare us, but I guess we'll find out.
I mean,
don't kill everything too fast.
Well, shit.
They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with them.
No, I need your
all right, that was this mission, wasn't
Send
it?
your guards.
Yep. The correct response is bees.
These are coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Commander, reading life science.
Becky, we're still part of AIE. We've got to try and keep it at least somewhat family friendly.
To have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology, perhaps in an attempt to reactivate.
I don't know that Becky
network.
might know.
We should
Does
access
Becky
that
know about
console
AIE?
and attempt to open the door.
I don't know.
What do you mean
Acknowledge.
bees aren't family friendly? Bees are very family friendly.
I mean, they make honey. They, you know, do all kinds of great pollination things.
Okay. Shipping logs. There are logs here of shipments to and from the base in the Hobus system, as well as schematics for several devices that are similar to recovered Iconian technology. According to the data, there are also stores of techosite, decalithium, and protomatter on this level. These stores have the same quantum signatures as the elements you recovered from the Hobus system. You quickly download the data into your tricorder. This could be valuable if Taris is to be brought to trial. A personal log. It has been decades, but still I find Hakiv's betrayal difficult to accept. He is Romulan. Treachery is in his heritage, as it is in mine. But to go to such lengths to destroy our world, it is too much to bear, even now. He told me the device would destroy Donatra, and I, like a fool, believed him. Are you? Here I am reading it, but there seems to be a voiceover. I've got my volume
there's a
turned right
voiceover.
down. Are you getting it, Kreebog?
The voiceover is very soft.
Okay. And now those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Aranu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions. But perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely on him to help me continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence. My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was before. The base in the Hobus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. Aranu can use it as cover to collect the protomatter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me, so is the Republic. If only I could make them see I am our people's last hope. When, not that one. Of course, it's the third option.
Oh, great, an access code.
There we go. They're unlocked. I forgot about this. So last week, I think I said that there are 3 Romulan factions. There are actually 4. There's the Romulan Star Empire that's loyal to Sela. There's the Romulan Star Empire that's loyal to Taris. And then there's the Tal Shiar, and then the Romulan Republic.
No,
I was, but I was also referencing the boo. The only response is bees. Not that I, necessarily disagree. We have said things on here that are way worse anyway.
I mean, who doesn't like? Oh, and I'll stop.
Enough. You have won, and in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people. Who wants to book her?
Enough. You have won.
Taris, under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide and crimes against the galaxy.
Before we leave, may I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital at Taris' trial. We should also overload the gateway.
Let me get some evidence while you finish talking to Gaius.
Evidence. Sir, the protomatter appears to come from the Hobus system. Although there are several uses for protomatter, it is often used for explosive devices. It was also present in the debris from the device that triggered the Hobus supernova. Oh, protomatter was used in the Genesis device. It's powerful, but extremely dangerous. There we go.
Overload the gateway. Sir, the gateway has been programmed to overload and there's no way to stop it. We need to get out of here before that happens.
Beam up.
Beam up.
By all means, beam us up.
Now would be good.
One of your old Foundry characters. Cool.
Oh, I missed the Foundry.
Taris is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we've found have been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location.
Set a course out of the system.
I guess anywhere's safe than here. Fly to the edge of the map.
Aren't we?
See, now you know something bad's going to happen, because usually when you're finished, you just leave.
Answer
Nice
hail.
to see you again.
Ah,
I
hi,
feel like we've
Sela.
been becoming
Is there a
old friends.
voiceover on this one?
Yes.
I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating, but your actions today have more than made up for those petty annoyances. Taris still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans. But you played the pawn perfectly.
That
I
worked for
could
you.
not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Taris to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
I could never be friends with a monster like you, or always a pleasure, Empress. Nah, I can never be friends. Sorry.
Monster.
Okay. All right.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport.
Good thing we brought some back.
Hey, Sean.
Taris
This
is
is when
wanted
he's
by
still
the
in charge
Romulan
of the
Star
Belfast.
Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
Okay, we have the option of you make an excellent point, but I'm afraid since we captured her, we must maintain custody. You are welcome to submit an extradition request to the Office of the Federation President. Or,
I like
boy.
that one.
Taris's actions did not just impact Romulus and Romulan worlds. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You will be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial, or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal of those impacted by the Hobus supernova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody. Or turn her over for a sham trial and swift execution. Sorry, Sela, but the Federation has an ancient ideal we call due process.
I'm good with the first or second one.
Yeah, I'm good with the...
I'll take the first one.
Okay.
Nevertheless, you did remove Taris from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
You are the epitome of generosity, Empress.
You're not the kind of ally I need. I don't know. I kind of like that answer.
Yep.
I had hoped our people could find peace. Perhaps that is not possible. I mean, I don't know. You're not the kind of ally I need.
Prisoner transfer successful. Taris is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yes, there was an Iconian gateway on the surface. A group of Remans used it to escape. And they left Taris behind.
We only caught a glimpse, but it looked like some kind of Romulan station. Commander, the Lasset is decloaking. They are hailing us.
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but I have been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Taris until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lasset as soon as you are ready.
A pleasure, Commander. Transporter room, you are clear to send Lieutenant Salan back to the Lasset.
We have completed tasks. Depart system. Mission done.
Away we go.
Mission complete.
Admiral Zashek.
We have much to consider. If the destruction
Public
of the Romulan
intelligence.
homeworld
Okay.
was a deliberate act, not only was it
See a
mass
bunch of
murder,
shields
but
that
that
aren't
event has been
that
a
don't really
major
matter.
cause of the destabilization of the quadrant over the past 40
So,
years.
this
Not
is
to mention
Tanae
the
saying
light
good
it
job.
casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set
yeah, a
off
bunch of
chain
shields.
reaction.
Thank you for the Prime sub, Rabid Legend.
However, we must know who
Yes, thank you.
Very
and
cool.
why.
Does the Numeri shield have a visual? I can't remember if that one has a visual or not.
I don't know, but I was going to take it because it's the only one named and different than just standard drops.
I have
Congratulations,
About to find out. All right. Let's see. Visuals, shields. No, it is not a special one.
Okay. We can just trash it then.
Hey, the next mission's the vault, which we said we were going to skip.
Yeah, I really think we should, because I think running that as part of the Romulan story arc makes more sense. Because it finishes out the Romulan story.
Starfleet intelligence has decoded the list of
Do
so I
you
guess-
two both agree?
I have new
Yeah.
mission.
That's fine.
So the next one would be the Cardassian struggle.
Oh. So we're going to just, from the vault on to the rest of the Romulan mystery, we're going to do via the Romulan character.
Yeah, because all those are the featured
Commander
episode
Sarafina.
series, and it finishes the Romulan story arc. So I would do all of those
Okay.
as the Romulan characters when we get to it.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So Lost and Found will be where we pick up.
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've not done these on this character.
I haven't either. This is going to be fun.
I haven't done anything really on this character, so.
Rabbit, that was awesome. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Rabbit, for the Prime sub. We appreciate all the Bezo bucks. We appreciate it.
All right, guys. I do have work tomorrow, so that is going to be it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us. It is much appreciated. Monday, we will be running, TFOs on KDF tunes?
Probably.
Is that the plan? Because we're still upgrading our fleet and stuff over there?
Yes.
Okay.
We will. We're wrapping up the episode record right now. Stick around. We will raid somebody. So, yeah, just hang.
Hey, wait a minute. As always, I will see you out there.
Have fun, be safe, and don't set yourselves on fire.
Live long and prosper, everybody. Stick around. Computer, end program.